Um, this is the final race of SNRC Division 1 for this season. We have quite a tight battle here at the end. Well, it's actually leaving everything to do for Rally. He's got quite a quite a gap to gain, but the season is not lost for him. He can still win the season, but the requirement for that would be that he needs to be able to outscore Smithy by 22 points. Let's get those two in for a chat and see what their thoughts are on the race. Let me just get them. Hey Smithy, how are you doing?
I'm okay, thanks, Exo. I've included my audio also.
I'm good. Rally, please add your audio for us.
Yeah, I've done that.
There we go. So guys, last race of the season. Smithy's 22 points ahead. Rally's got it all to do. Your thoughts? Let's go with Smithy first.
Yeah, I'm in a fortunate position to be 22 points ahead, but it's making me a little bit nervous because all I have to do, I believe, is finish the race, and that can then lead to mistakes if you're not on the edge all the time. So I'm just going to have to try and forget about that and just enter this race as if it was just another normal race.
Okay, so you're gonna approach it like a normal race. You're gonna push, try and still win it on track tonight.
Well, for me, I think I'd love to go out and win it, just to kind of cement the title. But everyone's so fast. I think Raddy shared an image in Gen Chat just of how close we actually are. So yeah, it's going to be super tight. So we'll see.
Okay, Rally, your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna do the best that I can, cause yeah, it's a bit of a mountain to climb. But yeah, we're probably gonna do the best I can and hope it rains.
Is there somewhere in the season a moment think of well, this is where I fell behind. If this
I don't know.
changed.
I don't know if that's maybe an excuse, but I feel like the last
Yeah.
part of the first part of the season, I was only doing this league, and then I'm not saying it's an excuse. It's just you want a reason. But and then towards the second half and the last part of the season, I'm starting to do more leagues. So like in the first half of the season, which was very good for me, I feel like got pretty much a podium every race there. And then since I've started doing more leagues, then I feel like it's gone a bit worse here, but it's not like terrible, but just a bit worse.
Yes. Okay.
But
Obviously we rid of only 10 guys. So I'm quite sure both of you are quite excited for next season to have a fuller lobby, getting regular drivers in from Division 2 to bringing into Division 1, and there is some decent pace. Are there guys there that you guys are worried about a little bit?
yeah, maybe you. Aren't you going up?
Yeah, okay.
You're trying to brown nose the host.
That's a good compliment. Thanks, appreciate that. No, it's good. Listen, guys. I think we're going to be starting in 2 minutes. I think we're waiting for one or two more guys to come in, and good luck to both of you.
Yes, yes.
It's unfortunate that it is a grid of only 10 people, but I think it might make the spectacle on you two a little bit more intense. So good luck and have fun.
Thank you. Good luck, Rasmus.
Good luck, mate.
So, thanks, guys. Okay, so we've heard there from both of the drivers. They seem up for it. I understand Smithy's point of view. Don't want to get complacent tonight. Yes, but I do think, knowing Rally quite well, his race pace is really good. he has a good chance of winning tonight. So let's see if Smithy can keep it out of the walls. I'm sure he can. He's got very good consistency of finishing races and making sure he does what needs to be done. Guys, I think they're gonna go soon. We are waiting for one more driver, but we're gonna go. Okay, let's get this party rolling. Just want to set them going. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna have no idea what the weather is, but qualifying is dry. Let me set up my... Going to follow the two drivers, Smithy and Rally, most of all, but I'll just focus on them. But that doesn't mean we won't be looking at other guys either. Okay, give me that. Let's see. Okay, it seems like everyone's taking their time. Minutes already almost passed and nobody's gone out. Let's have a look at the standings. Like I said, Smithy is 22 points ahead at the moment, and with Rally having everything to do. In third place we've got Grimmy, and he is wow, 86 points behind Smithy. So it definitely is only a 2-horse race. I think what's important is to explain what happened this season. It's a season where Division 1 got hit quite hard with drivers getting different priorities, work coming in, stuff like that. So like I said, there's only 13 drivers on the log for Division 1, and only 10 racing tonight, with only 9 in the lobby yet. I think we'll have a late joiner later on. Bird forgot to tick his attendance, so, and rules are rules. Unfortunately, you can't race. If you don't mark attendance, you don't race. It's clear, as simple as that. Okay, so we have Smithy and Rally out. Smithy right ahead of Rally. Smithy on mediums, Rally going out on softs. And we have Mo Sullivan's out as well. He's also on softs. So let's see if Smithy is playing the strategic game at the moment, to try and start on mediums and getting the job done that way. We have Lord and Al out on mediums. We have Lord Rick has out on mediums. So quite a few guys choosing the medium option initially. Okay, it seems like Smithy has passed Mo Sullivan, and Rally has now passed Mo Sullivan. Fairly easy place to invalidate lap is going through a Scari. Nice fast right-hander through a parabolic here, and Smithy is approaching it, going to start his lap now. He's using his ERS's and he drops it down to 0 through these through the first chicane, bumps it up to a hard lap as again, just to make sure he gets it. Rally looks like he kept it through on hard lap through the first chicane. Let's go. Smithy does a 26.1 first sector. Rally does a 26 flat. It's quite a good first sector that for Smithy on the medium tyres. DRS comes up, hits it perfectly. See, this is where most laps are made or lost on this track. Is here through a Ascari. Hits it perfectly. There we go. Very, very nice. Rally goes through there, and also very nice. All the drivers out on the track, except Grimmy. Grimmy stayed in. Smithy does a 119.8, and Rally does a 119 flat. Great lap there with it, guys. Sullivan 119.7 on the softs. Lauren now coming in a 122.6, but I'm sure he backed out of that lap. Next car coming around is AMG. AMG is a 120.2 on the mediums. Lord Rickaz did a 121.5, and Snowball did a 121.6. Still, Grimmy has not done a lap. Oh wow, Dizzo comes in with 120.5, so quite a good lap there. Great job. 12 minutes remaining. Yeah. Grimmy is still in the pits. Wonder if he's gonna come out for a late charge. The question now is going to be, is Smithy going to stick on the medium? Try and start the race there, try and play the strategy game a little bit more, or is he going to challenge Rally on the softs? We also have a Division 3 race on tonight. Division 2 race will be run next week, Sunday. There's also quite a tight battle going on there at the moment. See, Snowball's did another lap on the mediums. Smithy has fitted the soft tyre. Let's see if he's gonna go out on it. 0.8 is that's quite a gap to cover on this track. Let's see, Lauren else planning on going out here. And it seems like Grimmy is at last going out. He's going out in the mediums. Let's follow Grimmy. Currently, guys, on outlap, so Rally is on another outlap. O'Sullivan's on an outlap. Lord Ricaz on outlap, Lord Anel's on outlap, and Grimmy's on outlap. I think we will jump on with Rally again, see if he can improve his lap times. Got a fresh set of softs on, so let's see. Clearly feels that he left some time on the track there if he's going out for another run. Yeah, racing hot lap. See, there's quite a difference in the way Smithy and Rally uses their hot lap there. Smithy switches it off through that first chicane. Rally keeps it on. Okay. Got a bit of a bounce there over that corner there. It's interesting. Chicane that it's very easy to lose it if you're going over the bumps there. I think he's a moment too slow on the DRS. Let's see what his sector 2 times are, and he's 0.1 down on his previous lap, which is good. So will definitely make the work a little bit harder for Smithy there. Using all the track on the exit there of Scary. Oh, very nice exit. Comes in nice and tight and does a 1:18.8, so improves by the 0.1 that we saw. Okay, it's Grimmy. 26.4 on sector 1, 54.8 sector 2, but it's seen, yeah, no, he has unfortunately validated that lap already. Let's see if he goes for another one. On the same set of tires, and Smithy is on an out lap on the soft tires, so he's got a second to make up to take pole away from Rally. So I just want to see if Grimmy's doing another lap. Grimmy is doing another lap. You see he's using his hot lap. And Smithy is off. Oh, the drug driver needs. There we go. Ricas gets out of the way there. See, he switches off his ERS. ERS back up to hot lap and using it. Let's see what his sector 1 time is. He's dropped 0.2 on his sector 1 time, and he's invalidated the lap. Oh, just took a little bit too much curb there, and unfortunately the tyre usage on this track is quite rough, so tries to go around another lap on them, but they're going to be basically dead. Grimmy is through the second sector, no validation yet. Coming down to Parabolica. Very smooth. Not using as much track as he could have there on the exit 2. But... and does a 120.1. It's a really good lap. Let's see if Smithy is going in. Yeah, he's going in. There we go. He's gonna go put on some new rubber. I'm not sure if Rally's going to wait, because Smithy's going to have basically only one run available, so the pressure is going to be up to make sure that it doesn't invalidate again. Let's see if Rally goes out on another lap, if he thinks there's any more time in it. He's on in lap. Laurenal is taken third, the 119.5. So I see Leo has joined us in the McLaren. Just got the softs on. Let's see. I think Smithy's going to want to go out as soon as possible. Looks like Snowball's on a fast lap, and he's dropped a second. Not yet. Let's see. Sorry. Must have been an invalidated lap that he dropped the second on. And he's just using in lap that he's. Smithy's not out yet. I think he's gonna wait the 2-minute mark. Seems like I've got the engine. I almost thought that I had the engine glitch there with Leo. .126.1. The game says that's a purple sector 1 and he's invalidated. It's such an easy curve to invalidate. I often do it myself there as well, actually. 2 minutes, 41 seconds left. Smithy is still in the garage. Rally is on an out lap, so he thinks there's still time to gain. Oh, almost has a moment there, Leo. See if he's gonna go in or if he's gonna go try another lap. See a Williams going out of the pits there. No, yeah, Leo's gone in. Let's see. Look at this Smithy. No, Smithy is staying in. Lord Rickaz is out. And interestingly decides to take a shortcut. Either get through or to save his tires, or let's see. It's like card counting is frowned upon. To do that. Not a good example being set there by arguably the cleanest, let's say penalty-wise driver in the league in terms of on-track penalties. Okay. Fairly interesting that Rally's doing a third run and Smithy is not. Smithy has decided he's going to start on the mediums. If I was Rally, I would actually have stayed in the pits and not used the extra set of tires. We never know what was going to happen in the race. Safety cars and stuff like that. Might need an extra set at the end. Only 500ths down on his fastest time. Getting a little bit late in the DRS. It's not going to cost him that much, but it's a tiny margin. Very smooth through there. Wow, that is such a good line. Using all the track available to him, getting tight in there at the end, and he does improve by another 10th and a half actually, quite a lap. So Smithy has decided to stay on the mediums, play the strategy game. It's definitely a good option. He's going to be under pressure. Go that. Oh, what a lap by Mo Sullivan. Oh no, that was Lord Rickaz. on doing a 119.6 on the softs. What a lap. So luckily for Smithy, there's nobody right behind him on softs. It's going to really pressure him. It's the Snowball's is 3 cars behind him. That could make his life a little bit difficult. But let's see how it plays out. We're now retired. Okay. Rally retired in pits. What a lap. 118.7. That's fast. So he's put himself in best possible position to win the race tonight. And put Smithy. Oh wow, there we go. Snowball jumping Smithy. Smithy falling down to 6th place on the mediums. Smithy still only has to basically finish the race to get the job done. But anything can happen. Let's see. It's not often that Smithy uses the alternative strategy. So it is going to be interesting to see how he handles it. How he handles not running in the top. And pressuring the race from that point of view. It's alternative strategy is all about consistency and making sure that you at the end of the race are in the right position at the right time. Mistakes from this position will be absolutely crucial. Getting wind damage in the first lap on your set of mediums does make your life so much more difficult. So yeah, you don't have all the open options that you have if you're on your soft tire, because your whole strategy is built around pouncing later in the race instead of now, making up everything. So a medium driver getting damage on the first lap has 2 options. Either he's going to pit twice, or he's going to go into the hards and have to take them till the end of the race. So that makes life difficult. Let me just message the guys here. Okay. Okay, I see SNRC Jim is watching us there. He's listening, and I hope he's enjoying the comms. There we go. Smithy also letting us know that he's going for the alternative strategy. So, very interesting. We will be going at 8:30. So there's about a 7-minute break. So there we go. Thanks, Jim. Trying my best, man. So yeah, I see we've got 11 viewers. That's the reason we having the Division 2 race only next week, is to give the guys a chance from Division 2 to have a bit of a point of view into Division 1 and see what they're going to be up against for next season. Quite a lot of the guys are going to be moved up. Oh, there we go. Davey Boy is also watching. He's watching the golf and the race. Good one. So yeah, it gives them a good viewpoint of what lies ahead for them. So yeah, and obviously the spectacle that we have in Division 2, where there's so many people that can still win that division, it gives them an opportunity to have a lot of viewers next week watching them. I want to give a bit of a shout out to Rabsy, my mate. He is He's doing the comms for Division 3 that is racing tonight. So yeah, I'm sure he's going to have lots of fun doing the comms for that one. And there we go. Mr. Panda, he's watching us as well. Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. See what lies ahead for you guys for next season. Okay, still 5 minutes. These guys, I have still no idea what's going to happen weather-wise. What I can see currently, it's clear skies, but changing weather patterns could be an interesting, or it's always quite interesting throughout the race. But no idea what we have up for us today. You always ask the guys to keep it calm going into Division 1 and Turn 1. All the divisions, actually, not Division 1. So you don't want to ruin someone's race the first lap, the first turn. So let's see. And this is actually one of the tracks that has the most difficult Turn 1, because there's such a this in Russia actually is such a long straight. There's a lot of slipstream going on, a lot of guys getting dragged down. Braking points are so important here. Brake a little bit earlier. Make sure you focus on what's happening in front of you. So yes, we don't want the stewards having a lot of incidents to look after this week. One thing that I can actually mention, and I would love to, as my role as the head steward, and I have done some stewarding around other leagues and stuff, and I must say the SNRC incidents are much lower than other leagues that I've seen. Just the other day, there was the league that I was a steward in. They had an average of 9 incidents per division, which is absolutely insane. If you think about it, it's 9 times it's that somebody did something to someone else on the track that ruined that person's race or affected it negatively. I can quite easily say that our average is much lower. I think we even under three incidences a race per division. So I want to really thank the guys, thank the drivers. We try and run a league that's based on clean racing, hard racing, but and obviously we do run simulation damage. So I mean, you just need to look at a wing funny, then you can get some wing damage. So yeah, it's almost go time. I'm just gonna get something to drink, and then I'll be back with you guys. So we have 1 minute left. There we go. Okay, it is go time. Let's see. They're going to do a formation lap. And then it's lights out. Okay. Let me set up my I want to see position change for now. Telemetry, yes. App data. There we go. Set. That is already taking quite a lead, making sure that he's definitely not waiting for people behind him to. He wants to get this race done and dusted. He wants to put himself in the best possible position to win this race. He wants to win it and the division by the end of the night. We said at the start, Smithy has all the power in his hands. He's 22 points ahead in the championship. He was starting on the mediums, would love to warm up his tyres, to have a decent start going down the start-finish straight and onto the hard braking area. But in the end of the day, Smithy just needs to finish this race tonight. Rally is way ahead of him. The closest guy to him is Lauder now, going through the SNRC chicane now, so he might even have a situation where his tyres have cooled down by the time the other drivers get to the grid. He's definitely wanting this thing to start. Ooh, we have Mo Sullivan being disqualified from the session. Let's see if there was contact with someone else. I don't see anyone else being disqualified from the formation lap, so I'm sure there was no contact. See there, he's standing there with his tyres getting cold. Mo Sullivan right behind him. Lauder now moving into place. Rick has moving into place. Snowball's going to start across from him. Smithy's in his spot. Grimmy, AMG, my mate Dizzle, and then Leo at the back. Guys are fired up, and it's go time. Oh, Rally got a really good start. Snowball's lost it at the back there a little bit. He's on the grass. Losing 5 positions, no idea why. Lord Rick has missed his braking point and went through the... Lord Rick has got a 10-second penalty for track extension. Smith is up to 3rd position. Leo is the best gainer up to with 6 positions. Wow, what a start. Rally's already a second ahead of Lauder now. Biggest losers at the moment is Lord Rick has losing 4 positions now, and Snowball losing 5. Doesn't have a wing damage, so I wonder what happened. Or if maybe just got out of the way, wanting the other guys to get going. He's going to try and his own last to first challenge here. And it seems like Dizzle has slowed down through the SNRC chicane. I wonder if it seems like he's lost his left end plate, so there must have been contact somewhere. I don't see any other cars going into the pits. Let's see, and Dizzle is going to the pits. So definitely got wing damage. You'll now see he's the problem that I said before the race. On the mediums, damage first lap, and the question is he going to stop twice now, or is he going to go for hards? It seems like he's going softs, so he's making sure that he's going to definitely two-stop. Rally is basically maintaining that gap. Just going to get my... There we go. Ronald's doing a good job staying within the DRS zone. That should be activated for next lap. 40 but he's using a lot of overtake. Less than 30%. The rally has 50% left. Smithy's 1.7 seconds behind, also using a fair amount of ERS. Rumi following 0.5 behind him. Lauren now setting the fastest lap with the 122.8. See, we've lost a few viewers there. We're down to 7 now. Hopefully the guys don't take offense with my commentating. Right. See, Rally has now got Ordinal outside the DRS zone, and Grimmy is sticking to the back of Smithy, very closely behind. Smithy having 30% ERS, Grimmy only 22. These guys have burned through it. Smithy is much closer than I think Rally would have liked him to be in this position. Let's see if Grimmy is going to overtake Smithy. And he goes for the move. There's a little bit of wheel rubbing there. We like that. And the pass is made very nicely done. Mo Sullivan is 0.3 behind AMG Reckless on the soft tires, so Reckless is gonna have quite a battle on his hand. And there we go, Mo Sullivan going to the inside, around. There we go, very nicely done. Reckless is coming back at him through there, and Mo clips the gravel and loses all the momentum he had through there. Let's see Dizzle doing a 121.9 on that fresh set of softs that he has. Some really nice driving through Ascari there. Let's see if Mo Sullivan can take advantage of the strong DRS at the start-finish straight. He's 0.7 behind at the moment. It's difficult to pass from this distance, and he's going in. He is going in. Let's see if he's gonna go for a wing change. I don't think so. Maybe trying the undercut a little bit, going on. Now I also struggle with the softs on this track. It's a very interesting track. My personal setup is more geared to running on the mediums. If you take the pace compared to the other drivers. See, the Rally has now pulled out a gap of 2.6 seconds over Laura now. But as things stand now, Smithy is the Division 1 league winner for Season 2. where Grimmy got past, where Smithy got past Grimmy again. So no damage on Grimmy's car. I was following the reckless Mo Sullivan. Maybe they're feeding off each other, giving each other DRS through the race. It's the only close battle we have at the moment. Two head admins going at it. See, Mo Sullivan's, it's not a bad move that he made. Definitely be able to undercut a few cars. We'll be stopping again. Smithy's got the engine glitch here with Grimmy. Well, he's got his DI is wide open. And Laurenal getting a 3-second penalty. So Laurenal's tyre should be starting to drop off now. It should be starting to get much easier for Smithy and Grimmy to stick with them. Grimmy getting almost next to Smithy there, but then decides to get back in behind, get the DRS. So now the two of them are in a potty chat together. So definitely discussing the tactics and the strategies, and here Grimmy goes. And as they are fairly similarly paced, it's quite easy for the two of them to feed off each other on the DRS. Just each one passes the other one. They don't really fight each other. They just, when one has DRS, he gets past the other one, and the next lap they switch around again. What Mo Sullivan has is he's losing time currently on snowballs, which isn't good for him. It will negatively affect his undercut that he's trying to have. Gap between Laurenal and Rally up to 2.8 seconds now. AMG is now putting some pressure on Smithy. This could be an interesting battle. Smithy did lose some time to Grimmy there. Lord Rick has in the pits. Mo Sullivan passes him. And let's see where Dizzle is still last. See with Reckless getting DRS if he's going to get past Smithy. They're on the same tyre, same age. So there's 0.5 between them. You want to be within 0.5 to try and make the overtake. Losing a bit of time there through the parabolica, but let's see, he's gained it again. He's got a better exit than Smithy in his slipstream. So it'll be close. If he does make the move, it's going to be close. Let's see. It's going to be a move in the turn, and he decides to back out. You want to make that move stick, you need to be within 0.3 when you get your open DRS. Mo Sullivan has spun. Oh, and he's lost his front wing completely. Ooh, and he didn't lose it completely, but there's a lot of it, less of it than there was. Dizzle just almost collecting Mo Sullivan there. Not Mo Sullivan's fault, as he was on the outside of the track, so that was very close. Grimmy now passes Lauderdale. Those tires, those soft tires are definitely going off. Let's see if Reckless can make the pass stick this lap. Then 0.3, this is where you want to be. Then you can make the, you'll be making the pass before the turn, so you know there's no issues going side by side through the turn. Okay, Lauderdale's in the pits. Does go. Oh, there we go, and the pass is done before the turn. Good job. Great clean racing by two great drivers. Rally is now 3.5 seconds away from Grimmy. Like I said, Rally's tyres will be going off. It'll be interesting to see what he does. Does he go for the hards and pits once, or is he going to go for the mediums? Unfortunately, I haven't looked at the strategy for this race myself, because our race is only next week, so I'll have to see. But looking at it, being able to do 10 laps on the softs, I would presume that they'll be able to do. Leo has left the session, so his connection has dropped. They were able to do 17 laps on the mediums, making it a one-stop. So let's see. Is Rally going in? Rally is going in. Slows down enough, yes. No 5-second penalty, making sure that he doesn't pick up any unnecessary time. Smithy goes. Smithy is passing Reckless back again, and as they both pass Rally in the pits. Rally falling even behind Snowballs, down to 6th position. Let's see if the gap between Lauderdale that pitted a lap before him is now 4.5 seconds. Remy at the moment leading the race from Smithy, 3.6 seconds behind. AMG 0.7 behind. Snowball a further 10.5 behind them. On soft tyres, so he's going to have to start thinking about pitting, which will then drop him a fair distance, I think. He should come out after Dizzle, but again, Dizzle also needs to pit. See Mo Sullivan after that crash when it goes onto the hard tyres to try and finish the race strong. But unfortunately, he is 35 seconds behind Dizzle. Okay. Reckless passing Smithy again. They're just trading blows at the moment. Snowball is in the pits, and he picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. See Snowball and Leo's in the pits. I wonder if it's Leo's AI that decided to pit for him now, or if that was Leo himself that decided to pit. Timing squeezes a bit, and Reckless picks up a 3-second penalty for cutting the corner. The first corner going through a Ascari. See if Smithy doesn't seem like he's close enough to make the pass back. this lap. Obviously my timing screens are not really there, so I can't tell you guys, but yeah, no, he's definitely not close enough. He's more than a second back. Does he even have, yes he has DRS luckily, so he will have the opportunity to pull himself closer to Reckless again. Okay, so Rally is now 14 seconds behind Smithy and in net lead of this race. Sector 3 yellow, that is Dizzle. Oh man, it's a bit of an unsafe move that. Stumbles almost collected him. Let's see. Dizzle's in the pits, definitely has to change the wing, and I'm sure he's going to go on to mediums to try and finish the race. That is now a safety car. That is very interesting. Now that safety car might be a few laps too early for Smithy. If the safety car came out 2 or 3 laps later, it would have really counted in his favour, but it's a little bit early I think. Let's see if he... and Grimmy is in the pits, as well as Reckless and Smithy, all 3 going in. They should come out behind Rally. Rally should still take the lead here, even with the deltas. They are going again, and Rally is leading the race. Reckless going very interesting. So Grimmy goes on softs, Reckless on hards, Smithy on softs. I do think I think it would be fine. I think the softs are going to be quite dead at the end. But yes, it's very interesting to see the different strategies coming on here. Lord Anel goes in and puts in on hards. Lord Ricaz comes in and fits softs. So clearly quite a few different strategies going on at the moment, which was this safety car is triggered by Dizzle, who had a really bad accident coming out of Parabolica, losing quite a lot of carbon fiber all over the track. Himself and Mo Sullivan are in the race, but Mo goes into the pits. Let's see what tyres he's going to go put on. Obviously they're gonna bunch up. So it's for an interesting race. He goes for mediums, which I think is the more sensible choice. Obviously Reckless had the mediums on, so he couldn't go for the mediums again. So decided to rather have tyres at the end of the race, picking the hards. I think Grimmy is going to put so much pressure on Rally in front there with his soft tyres. This is definitely not what Rally would have wanted. I mean, he did carve out a very decent lead for himself. He was only 13 seconds, 14 seconds behind Smithy. The Smithy still needing to pit, and then the safety car reducing his lead. Okay, and Reckless goes into the pits and is going on to another set of mediums. So that was just to get a different tyre on to make sure that he doesn't get disqualified. But the penalty to that is he is going to come out behind, let's see, behind Dizzle. He's going to come out in 9th position. So he's going to have quite a fun race now to get back up into the battle there. Lauda now the only runner on the hards now. Quite sure the Smithy and Grimmy would want the safety car to stay out another lap or two, just to make sure that they don't put too much wear on these tyres, and obviously these laps behind safety car is it helps them not use too much tyre wear. But with Mo Sullivan coming through the first chicane now, I do think he's going to catch up by the time the safety car can go in. We'll be following a close eye on the safety car restart from Smithy's point of view. Let's see what they say, if they'll do another lap. I'm quite sure that Smithy and all the soft runners are going to smile if the safety car doesn't go in this lap. Doesn't seem like Mo's going to catch them up in time, so they will be doing another lap. Let's see if there's going to be a late call. It shouldn't be. Just hope all these guys just drive sensibly behind the safety car. That you don't want to give anyone. Oh, there we go. Decides very late that he is going to go in. Rally decided to jump on it, and Grimmy anticipating it very well. Grimmy going for the pass. Let's see if he makes a stick. They're going side by side, and oh, great racing. Grimmy is passed. You see, that's the task for Rally will now be to make sure that he stays close enough to, when those tires do go off, that he can pounce and he can make sure that he retakes his positions. His 3-second penalty, unfortunately, is going to be counting against him at the moment. Smithy is closing in, 0.4 behind. Laura now is 0.6 behind Snowballs. These guys are already using quite a lot of their ERS. Smithy getting a 3-second penalty. There we go. Grimmy has a 3-second penalty. Smithy a 3-second penalty. Rally is still with no penalty. That's definitely will be counting in his favour come the end of the race. Smithy 0.3 behind. There will be obviously no DRS the first 2 laps, so if he wants to make the pass, he will have to do it on his own steam. That pass was fairly simple, and he gives Reckless some good space still to make his braking points. See, now the job for Reckless is going, Rally is going to be to just stay with them. Make sure you don't lose out too much. That you have too much work to do in the last 3 or 4 laps. Reckless is up to 7th position, and as I say that, Rally picks up the 3-second penalty. So now all 3 top runners are on the same penalty count. MG is hard on the back on Leo, coming through a Scary, and Leo gets much better traction through there, but there's a Laurenal retired. Laurenal dropping it through the Scary chicane. That is a shame. Grimmy gets the fastest lap of 1:21.3. Oh, and his teammate has just crashed out. That's definitely not something he would like to have seen. AMG has passed Leo. Is he going to come for the... There's quite a bunch up there between AMG, Leo, Rodriguez and Dizzle. Mo bringing up the rear at the moment. Grimmy definitely has better pace on this track at the moment. He's he pulled away from Smithy on the mediums. He's pulling away from Smithy at the moment on the softs. Rally staying within a second of Smithy. So he does get the DRS. He just needs to make sure that he stays there. Every lap he stays there, the wear on the softs are going to go down, and his chances of coming back late in the race is just greater and greater. Dizzle getting past Leo, Leo getting past Dizzle. Dizzle obviously on the softs, making them work hard. ERS almost finished. DRS open. Yeah, but I think it's going to be a hard push. Oh, some tight racing by Dizzle and Rickaz through there. Let's see if Rickaz does give the position because he missed his braking point. Does seem like he does give it. It's good clean, and respect shown between the two guys. Two Red Bull good drivers going at it. Reckless getting past Snowball there. Snowball getting the call from Warner to just let Reckless pass. And again, as we were on lap 1 and on lap 5, we are on lap 19. Smithy is currently Division 1 champion as things stand now. Let's see if Snowball's going to come back. He's in the DRS. He's to try and get past. He's within half a second, 0.4 now. So let's see. It'll be a hard push move if he does go for it and he decides against it. Okay. Rally still staying within a second of Smithy. Question is going to be, is Dizzle going to come make the pass on Snowball? Even though, because he is on the softs, much fresher, faster tyres. Not fresher, but faster. Let's see. I don't normally try and make passes through here. It's hard enough to get through a Scari on a normal day. Trying to do that going side by side with another car is very, very hard. Reckless getting a 3-second penalty going there. But it's a very nice place to make sure that you set yourself up to get the pass on the start finish straight. Dizzle runs wide, using overtake. DRS open. Let's see, he's close enough. Snowball gives him the inside. Oh! And Dizzle loses wings, and Snowball loses wings. That was a shame. That basically put both these drivers into a very bad position. Both of them lost their end plates. They're going to struggle, both of them. Let's just hope they don't overdrive their car now, going through a Scari, and lose it. Rally getting another 3-second penalty. And that's something he didn't want. He really did not want. Let's see if Snowball is going to go in. Rodriguez is right behind him, but he decides against, because even though he got side by side with him, and Snowball does go into the pits. Pits for a new wing. Now he's serving the 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane that he got earlier. Okay, so what we can see now, Rally is much closer than Smithy than he has been throughout the after the safety car, and it's because the soft tires are losing their effectiveness, and the mediums are not. So I'm sure we will be seeing a pass on Smithy down the start-finish straight this lap. And then the question is going to be, can he pull the time ahead, because he has got 3 seconds more penalties than both Grimmy and Smithy. Can he pull that ahead of them? Must have lost some time there, and Smithy is out of VRS. Grimmy is out of VRS. Rally's out of VRS, sorry. Grimmy's 2 seconds in the lead, and yes, he is also out of ERS. Let's see, with 4 laps to go, this is where I said if Rally can stay with them, this is where he'll have his chance to pass them, because their tyres are going to start dropping off now. Some nice pictures here that the game gives us, and Grimmy's got another 3-second penalty. Let's see something just quickly, so I just want to see Smithy. See, Smithy doesn't have another warning, so he's looking in a really good position at the moment. But he's within 0.4. This should be it. Yep. There he goes. They're going side by side through there. Respect shown, and there we go. Smithy hugging the first inside corner a little bit harder than he would have liked. But yes, that move was coming from a lap or 2 back now. So let's see. You will have to obviously pass Grimmy and get 3 seconds ahead of Smithy to win this race. The rest of the field is pretty spread out now. It's unfortunate for Snowball had the damage, but as I say that, he put the fastest lap of the race, 121.2. It seems like Dizzle decided he's going to stay out with that wing damage. Well, with only 3 laps to left now, possibly not a bad decision. Smithy will now try and stay within the DRS, make sure that the extra 3-second penalty that Rally has does not affect the pulls him out ahead of him when the end of the race comes. Our clean race machine, Ulrikes, has a 3-second penalty there. I'm looking forward to next season battling with Dizzle and Ricaz, the midfield guys. It's going to be fun. And Ulrikes puts in a fastest lap of 120.8. We could be seeing now that Rally's tyres might also be going off at the moment, because Grimmy is just pulling away. He's now 3 seconds ahead of these two. I actually remember from last season, I kept ending in front of him on track, but then he will beat me on penalties, and then end the race ahead of me every single time. See Smithy doing his job pretty good, staying within a second, making sure that he keeps on getting the DRS, and that will put him ahead of Rally come the end of the race. He's just having a nice relaxing race here at the front. There's zero pressure on him. He's using his ERS very sparingly, 10% at a time, just making sure he gets the extra boost that he needs. I think we'll go on to the last lap when he starts it. We'll stay with him. Watch the last lap of Season 2 Division 1 from the guy that's probably going to win the race. Goes over the start finish to start the last lap. Smithy and Rally also on the lead lap now. I think after the race we'll get the three guys in for a chat, give you guys a view on what they thought of the race. Finished the first sector for the last time for the season. Heading around Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2 now. Unfortunately doesn't have DRS, but he hits the overtake button. Well, unfortunately I have the engine glitch, so not much I can do. Finishing up at sector 2. Going through a Ascari. Should be going on, putting his ERS on now. Blasting down towards Parabolica. See, the Rally picked up another 3-second penalty, so he's definitely going to be behind Smithy now. He comes in, crosses the finish line as the winner. Rally and Smithy. There we go. And that guys is our top 3. Reckless comes down in 4th. Leo coming around Parabolica, finishing the season respectable 5th position. Dizzle, broken wing and all, it's been in the wars. 6th. Lord Rick has DNFs unfortunately across the line. O'Sullivan and Snowball. Thanks guys. I'll be inviting the top 3 in quickly for a chat, and then let's hear of it. Leo is our driver of the day according to the game. Smithy, I need to find, where is Grimmy? Grimmy is probably, there's Grimmy and then TTM. Okay, let's invite those guys in. That is our finishing positions for final race of Division 1. Grimmy has joined the party. Smithy has joined the party. Guys, please remember to add your audio. Hey Grimmy. And Rally, there we go. Guys, please all of you remember to add your audio for us.
I have, yeah.
There we go. Okay, so I think it's from me. First of all, Smithy, congratulations, Div 1 champion for season 2.
Well done,
Great
mate.
job. Quite a consistent performances throughout the season, so well done. Rally, you gave it a hell of a bang. I think that safety car made your life a little bit difficult with them getting so many laps under safety car on the softs that they weren't going to be dropping down and losing effectiveness. So I would like to go back to forward. So Rally, from your point of view, your take on the race.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That safety car didn't help me a lot, and I don't know how the fuck, I can't swear, but it literally went in when it was at the pit lane. Was not
I
ready
joked
for
about
that.
that, you know. I said
And
to
then
Smithy, I was like, imagine if it coming now.
I was pretty surprised by that. My tires were fucked, and I had the limiter on, so I couldn't even accelerate because I forgot I can only go fully throttle until it says prepare for full racing. But anyway, yeah, I got no
Yes.
chance in the end because, as you said, the softs were a hell of a lot better. But I didn't want to pit. I was just staying in whole track position in case something happened. So, but yeah, GG, good win.
Yeah.
Smith, you definitely deserve it, and also you, Grimmy, for getting your first win in SNRC.
Cheers, mate.
I say, Grimmy, I want to speak to you. Yes, your first win. Great job. I think you definitely had better pace than Smithy had the whole race today. So take us through your race, please.
Well, to be honest, I from Thursday starting on mediums, I thought I'd just try it. But I don't know if you see the start, like Snowball just did not go, so I had to move out of the way for that.
Yes.
And then I just waited till the soft runners' tyres messed up, really. But that safety car saved us, really, I think.
Yes, I think so too. Because Rally was only 13 seconds behind Smithy
Yeah.
when the safety car came out. He created the gap. He did everything he needed to do. The safety car really came out at the exact, well, not exact. If it came out 2 laps later, that would have been better for you guys. But I think you couldn't have asked for it for a better time.
No, definitely not. But I did joke saying that would come in, and it surprisingly did. I was quite surprised by that, to be honest.
Yeah, it was extremely late. Because I thought, okay, now if it hasn't gone in now, probably do another lap,
Yeah.
and then that's it, and it's going to come in around the last turn.
But you,
Great race,
you
man.
need to commentate more often, because I think the last time you commentated on in XPT.
Yeah, I hear you. Smithy,
Hello.
can you hear us?
Okay.
There you are,
Jumping up and down.
Mr. Champion. Please take us through your race and your season.
So
Please.
firstly, the race was horrible. I was thinking about including my audio for the final race, but even that would have made me even more nervous than what I was. Through Ascari, I was losing 2-3 tenths to everyone. I was just so tentative on the throttle through the mid part of the corner because that's where you can hook it and then into a wall. So yeah, I was overly cautious, but for the right reasons. I had a lot of battles on track with Grimmy. I had battles with Rally, battles with AMG. So yeah, it wasn't a quiet race. I think I would have preferred a little bit less action. But yeah, chuffed. And throughout the season, I'm just happy that I've kept it on the track and I didn't DNF once, which always helps. I didn't rage quit again because you get points up and down the grid. And from Monaco onwards, I've got a podium every single race, and I think that's when either I went up another gear or people unfortunately went down one. I don't know, but from Monaco onwards, I just feel like I've been really consistent with my performances.
Yes. But anyway, good race, good season, guys. It was. I know we've said it earlier, but I have to say it again. It's quite a shame looking at the grid, and there only being 10 guys there. It really makes it hard to watch in a way, being our Premier Division. But I think with the guys coming up from Division 2, it's definitely going to fill up the let's say the lower upper part of the grid all the way to the middle. It's going to be a lot of battles. It's going to be a bit harder next season.
That's what we all want, in my opinion, anyway. And I think it wasn't nice seeing 9 or 10 on the grid. Hopefully, the people watching would have seen the space that we give each other going through the corners. You know, I don't think there was any touching at all, and every overtake was fair from what I saw and was a part of as well. So, yeah, hopefully we put on a good enough show to maybe make the Division 2 boys bite the fingernails a little bit.
Okay. No, you definitely will do. I think Panda said he's ready for you guys. He's chomping at the bit. So yes, but again, guys, great race tonight. Rally, unfortunately, we weren't able to make up the points and all. But dude, you're an awesome driver, and the two other guys are also great. So
Cheers, boy.
thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Enjoy the race. Enjoy the night further, and Smithy, not too much drinks, eh?
No, school
Sunday.
night.
There's work tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Rally,
Cheers,
great
lads.
season, mate. Ta-da. And you good.
Yeah,
Bye.
cheers.
Okay, so there we go. That wraps it up. That is the finish of the season for the Div 1 guys. If everyone can please tune in next week for the Div 2 race, that would be awesome. From me, thanks for watching. I hope